Today we are doing the Divine Masculine update. Okay, let's go ahead and see what energies our Divine Masculines are in. So I'm just going to shuffle for a few moments to see if anyone's going to join. And if they don't, that's fine because this video is going to be posted. All right, so we're going to use a few decks today. I'm using a new deck. Island Time Wellness. Okay, Love Oracle cards. I like this deck. These are really cool. So we've already got 3 cards from that deck that I started an Instagram reading with. So if you guys on Instagram, follow me there for more readings. All right, so this is the energy of the Divine Masculine right now. See what else he's got going on. Right now we've got the butterfly, okay? So this says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, and growth. All right, then we have hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. All right, so we have a masculine that they're trying to break through. They're trying to have a breakthrough with themselves, okay? With this inner child healing, okay, obviously there's some child wounds, something that they need to get over in order to be successful in their relationship, in order for their relationship or their relationships to evolve. All right, and the next card we have is looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. All right, so if you guys are cross watching for the Divine Masculine, your masculine is thinking about you, okay? Looking at your pictures, trying to figure out what they can do to evolve to the next step so that you guys can create new memories and better memories. All right, so let's see if there's any more messages from this deck before we move on to the next deck. All right, can we have some information for the Divine Masculine, please? Can we have some more information for the Divine Masculine? All right, so we have a few cards. All right, we've got Twin Flame, okay? Yin, Yang, Zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Okay, so this is the energy that the masculine is in. Okay, masculine is ready to come together. All right, keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Part of what he needs to break through and part of the self-sabotage is him trying to entertain too many options. Okay, for some of you, your masculine has other people, too many options, and that's where the sabotage comes in, because he cannot have the union that he wants with you if he has this girl, that girl, her from the past, her from next door, her from work, whatever. All right, next card we have is Coffee Cup. All right, so it says meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. So there may be some communication coming from the masculine, because at the very least, there's a friendship there. This person wants to maintain that friendship, okay? Then we have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Again, this masculine is working on healing. He's working on his self-sabotage. He's working on being repetitive and persistent. All right, he's working on it. So there's something that he's trying to heal again so that he can evolve to the next phase. So even though he has this thing where there is the self-sabotage and he's got too many options, and for someone he's unconventional, maybe he's thinking that he can maintain more than one option, but we know that's not the truth. All right, and then the last card we have is the sword and the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So for some of you, the masculine needs to take some time out for himself. He needs to take some time to himself in order to really just quiet the outside noise and the outside influence. This could be a masculine that's used to always having someone around, always having someone in the picture. Okay, and so he needs to kind of just get rid of everybody and focus on himself. Okay, worry about yourself, masculine. Here we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, really missing the divine feminine, really yearning for and longing for, feeling lonely, feeling abandoned, just not, if there are other people in the picture, they're just not, clearly not satisfying what this masculine really needs at this point, okay? What other messages do we have for the masculine? What other messages do we have for the masculine? And we've got the Chariot, okay? So trying to figure out literally how to take things in a new direction with the divine feminine. What am I doing wrong? How do I connect to her? How do I reach her? How do I communicate with her effectively in the right way? Okay, some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, all right? So this masculine, like I said, he really needs to take a time out. He's got too much going on, too many people in his ear. All right, next card we have is Empress. All right, so this masculine wants to come in and wants to treat the divine feminine like an empress. Okay, so for those of you who are out of communication, this is what your masculine. This is the energy that he's in right now. He's knowing that he's got some things to work on with himself. So we're at the discovery phase. Okay, he's figured out he's got things that he needs to work on. He's got things that he needs to heal. He knows who he wants. It's just that he's still in that energy of trying to have more than he can handle. Okay, you cannot have the feminine and Mary Sue and Becky. All right. Oh, we got the 10 of Pentacles. He wants to give to the feminine. All right. He wants to have that stability that comes with being with his feminine. He wants to lock it down. But again, he's got to figure out, he's got to release, these other people, or these other, not even just other people as far as relationships, but the other people who may be influencing him or giving him advice, the people in his ear. Okay. And the self-sabotage. He knows that whatever he's doing is not conducive to not only relationship with the feminine, but relationships in general. And he's trying to figure out how to ascend to the next level because he's not satisfied with the kinds of relationships that he's been having up to this point. So it's like the moment of truth, okay? The moment of truth. And he knows now it's just about putting things into action. All right. For some of you, this person has identified exactly who he wants to be with. It's just about making it work now, figuring out how to be with this person. All right. What else we have here? Judgment. Okay. Some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio, but if not, this person feels the connection, knows, I'm telling you, it's that knowing that comes from your soul. It's that knowing that sometimes you don't even know why you're feeling the way you're feeling or how did this come about. Okay, the decision has been made. It's time. It's time. And or if this particular union is going to work, this is what the masculine has to do. He has to step up. He has to evolve. It's time to bring things up to the next level, or else this is not going to be a success for him. Okay, and he's going to be very, very sad about it. He's going to feel very empty if this particular union doesn't happen or doesn't evolve, and the masculine winds up going in another direction and the feminine winds up going in another direction, it's really going to affect him. He's going to feel it deeply, and he doesn't want to experience that. He can identify that that's going to be the consequence, but it's just, again, at that moment where you decide to start taking the right steps. Okay, he's at that moment. He's got the map now, right? You've got the map, but are you ready to use the map, or are you still trying to do things because you think this is the way to go? I know the map says that the feminine is due east, but I'm pretty sure if I keep walking kind of down the middle of this road, no, you have the map. Follow the map, So that's where he is right now. All right, so do we have any more messages? Yes. We have the Hanged Man. He's at the crossroads. What did I just say? I just said he's at the crossroads. What is the next step? Follow the map. Okay, it's time to follow the instructions that his soul, his heart, everything is telling him. Four of Cups, because he is not satisfied. He is not satisfied with what he has going on right now. All right, the Four of Cups. Look, this person's she's telling him, this is how you do it. You see, follow my instructions. The feminine has already expressed to him what she needs, okay? But he's still in that energy of self-sabotage. He's still in that energy where he's trying to hammer out all of his issues. He's trying to figure out what the next step is. Sabotage rebuilding. So rebuilding from some sort of tower moment. Interrogation. Okay. Figuring out, asking the right questions, repetitive, persistence, working on it. Okay. Instead of dropping out and disappearing every time something goes awry, it's like, okay, let's hammer this out. Let's make this work. Okay, then we have the Two of Swords. All right, so it's like, what do I say to her? Like, literally, he's sitting here, and again, he has the map, but he's still trying to figure something out. Why is this person so stubborn? Why? And we have the Queen of Swords. Well, the feminine right now is probably cut him off, probably not reciprocating, probably not communicating. And so, it's like, again, how do I get through? All right, how do I get through to her? Okay, let's see. What other messages do we have for the masculine? And we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, where he's still not accepting whatever this devil energy that he has. I know the devil hasn't come out, but when I see the Hammer card, to me, that's the devil energy. That's the self-sabotage. Okay. That's the knowing exactly what you're doing that is effing everything up. All right. The devil card, the hammer, and the keys. Too many options. Okay. Making a decision, unconventional, stringing someone along, even one night stand. Okay. So that was maybe a pattern or a habit. And that's something that he's not accepting. He's not seeing that that's what's preventing him from ascending to the next level. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get some more messages. Can I get another message? The Sun. This is what he wants. He wants connection. He wants the love that comes with the partner, the one. He knows who she is. Okay. And that's what he wants to feel. He wants to feel that love and that connection. And we have the Four of Pentacles, again, wanting that physical connection, okay? Wanting to touch her, feel her, be near her, feel the security of having her back in his life, and knowing that she's there to stay, okay? Any more messages for the Divine Masculine? What is the energy of the Divine Masculine? What is he right now? And we've got the Ten of Swords, okay? The feminine, she's heartbroken. He's heartbroken. And it's all over the extras, the other people. All right? Whoever had someone else. Maybe the feminine has someone else now. Okay? Maybe the feminine found out that the masculine had, multiple other people. And she's just like, so she's isolated herself from him now because she doesn't want to, she's had it. King of Cups coming out in the reverse, though. All of these cards have come out in the upright, but here comes the King of Cups in the reverse. So again, that's the love. It's not flowing between the two of them right now because she's isolating herself and he is over here being stubborn, not accepting some of the changes that he knows he needs to make in order to be with her or to have this particular relationship. Okay, what other messages do we have for the masculine? And it's crazy because it's so very obvious. Hi, Leah. You had a dream about him. That's the energy, though. I don't even know what I thought. Who? The Hierophant. Yeah, so he knows. He knows. He knows what he wants. He knows what he needs to do. What was your dream about, Leah? He knows what he needs to do, but he's being stubborn. All right, I'm going to pull another deck. Why is the masculine being stubborn? Why is the masculine being stubborn? Can we get some information on why the masculine is being stubborn? Okay, because he's not accepting it in faith. Okay, we've got the Magician in reverse. He's still relying on manipulation because it's almost like he's being stubborn because up until this point, he has not been successful. He has not been able to manifest whatever it is that he's been trying to do. But the thing is, he's not accepting that what he's been trying to do is BS. What he's been trying to do is have a divine union with someone, but then also maintain other outside situations. And that is not how this works. Okay, that's not how this particular game is played. You can play that game, but you're not going to have a divine partnership. You're not going to play that game with the divine feminine. Okay. He probably is ignoring you because he's being stubborn. Again, the message here is that yeah, he knows, it's almost like he knows he's wrong. He knows what he's been doing wrong and what he needs to change, but he's at that moment where he has to decide if he's going to take the steps to make those changes. Why is the masculine being so stubborn? King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So again, he knows that it's time to cooperate. He knows that it's time to come together and work with the feminine. He knows what time it is. But the King of Swords, he's still being kind of cold and level-headed, very logical. Again, he's in his head, all right? He's in his own head about this because he just hasn't been able to manifest. So he's not trusting, he's not having faith right now, all right? He's not trusting the process. I don't even know for the first time what to do as a divine. It's just, there's nothing you do. You stay in your power because you stay in that energy of knowing what you want, okay, and knowing that you're not going to accept less than that, and leave him to do his work. Let him do his part. The more we do is the more we make it harder for them to evolve and be who they need to be. This is something that the masculine has to figure out, and it's up to the feminine to be patient and focus on yourself. The messages that we got for the divine feminine earlier this week was focus on yourself, focus on your finances, making sure that you are complete, giving yourself unconditional love and self-care. That's what you do when the masculine isn't communicating, when they're acting crazy, when they're off doing God knows what. You stand, you stick to yourself and you focus on yourself. If someone else comes along that's treating you the way you're supposed to be treated, so be it, because sometimes, their lesson is that they lose. And you don't lose. You don't lose as long as you're not accepting what you don't deserve. As long as you stick to waiting for what you deserve, you're always going to win. All right. He's not seeing the big picture right now. He's just not seeing the big picture. A year. Yeah, I know that feeling. I went 8 years without seeing mine. 8 years. And, in that time period, I just let it go. I was just like, it is what it is. And then, they always show back up somehow. The Sun card, it's again, these are the same messages. The Ace of Wands. So he wants to feel the connection. He wants the physical connection. That's what he's missing the most right now. And that's part of also why it's not happening, because it's not about the physical connection. He's got to figure the rest of it out. Okay. And he has the map and he has to start using the map. You know how we see the jokes about husband and wife when they're driving, and the husband always waits until he's lost before he pulls out the map. He had the map the whole time. He had the instructions the whole time. He didn't want to use them because he knew the way. He's a man. I could figure this out. I don't need this help. And then he's lost. And then now you're lost. It's like, where's the map? So this dude is literally going to wait till he's absolutely lost, and then he's going to try to pull out the map, Ooh, it's hot. Why is it so hot? All right. Any other messages for the masculine? Can we get some more messages for the masculine? Three of Swords in reverse. So there's some healing. There's something that he hasn't healed from, okay? And with this card, what do we have? Here we had the butterfly, okay? So this was about relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child, okay? He has some inner child wounds that need to be healed. And until he does that, that's part of his block, okay? So let's see. I'm going to use another deck to see if we can get some insight on these inner child wounds, okay? All right, can we get some information on the masculine? What are his inner child wounds? All right, we have Six of Swords. There's some more information about the masculine. Okay, a situation that involves the father. Can we get some more information about the masculine's inner child wounds? Okay. Some more information about the masculine. Eight of Cups. You know, this masculine, this energy that I'm picking up, he's seen, yeah, he had mother issues. His mother may not have been the most loving. We've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. All right, his mother may have not been the most loving. He saw a lot of disappointments, a lot of negativity between his mother and his father. All right. And so that's something that he's been struggling to let go, because somehow he feels like that had something to do with him, or just seeing that influences the way that he communicates in a relationship in an emotional manner. All right. Can we get some more information on the masculine childhood? What are these wounds? Ooh, too many. Yeah, his inconsistency, his in and out behavior, his failure to commit, or his insecurity when it comes to commitment, his commitment issues, these all stem from his childhood wounds. When you have that kind of dynamic, sometimes there's this connection that they'll have to the mother. Yeah, look at the childhood, okay? These won't, this, whatever he saw, okay, whatever he saw between them, for some it was a divorce, it was somebody who moved on, maybe his father moved on and the mother kind of never recovered. But he's got this relationship that sometimes what develops is always trying to get that affection that they never got, but then they develop a lack of emotion. They become emotionally unavailable because they don't know how to express, how to get that, or how to give that type of love that they never got, right? So they're conditioned. I've seen this. You know, they have this relationship and it's like they're still trying to get that approval from, you know, their mom or whichever parent they have the issue with. And then that spills over into their relationships. And then sometimes the mother is like that, it becomes a crutch, especially if the father moved on, then they rely on the divine masculine as a crutch. So then when the masculine tries to go out and have a relationship, that becomes you know, what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like you're the enemy because you're trying to come in between. You're trying to take away her crutch, right? So you could be the nicest person. You could be the best person. You could be his divine feminine, the right one for him. And the mother will always have this weird attitude towards you because she wants to remain the number one, because she's used that, you know, broken relationship, that unbalanced relationship she has with him as a crutch. She's actually withheld the affection because she's gotten used to the attention from him. It's weird, I know, and it's going really deep for a general reading, so you know that's a personal reading right there, but I've seen that dynamic. Okay, we'll see what comes out. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, not a lot of emotional support or emotional satisfaction. Okay, can we get some more information on the masculine? You know, very defensive. Just a lack of affection. All right, let's see if we can get any more messages. And then I'm going to move on to the final. I just feel like this masculine spent a lot of time on his own, didn't get a lot of attention. He didn't get a lot of attention or affection. Oh, what is that? Yeah, High Priestess in reverse. So, I feel like either one parent or both were like kind of um yeah, I'm gonna move on to how he feels about the divine feminine. One parent was very emotionally unavailable towards this masculine. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move on to how he feels about the feminine right now. Okay, so I'm using my deck for that. Queen of Vibes messages from your lover. How does this divine... Oh, I'm afraid you'll reject me. Okay, so part of the reason why the masculine is being distant is that he's afraid of rejection. He's afraid that this is the one relationship that he doesn't want to be rejected from. How does he feel about the feminine? Can we get some more information? How does the masculine feel towards the divine feminine? I regret how I treated you. Okay, so I'm telling you, he knows. He knows, okay? But he's on the brink of either breakthrough or just definite failure. Can we really make this work? Okay, so this is he's in fear right now. He's in that Two of Swords, Eight of Swords energy where he's now stopping to think. He still isn't using the map though. Okay, he has the map, but he still isn't using it. He's still relying on his own, logic versus his inner understanding versus this eye. He's using here, but he's not using here. All right, let's go. Any more information on how the masculine feels about the divine feminine? Can we get any more messages? Okay. He is selfish. And he is a bully, and he knows that, and he's curious to see, like, he wants to test the temperature of the divine feminine. He wants to know what she's feeling. Like, what is she feeling? Okay. All right. So one more deck, and then we are out of here. Can I just get some more information? What is the divine masculine feeling for the divine feminine? Can we get some more information how the divine masculine is feeling towards the divine feminine? Okay, so love. We have unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. All right, so this is how he feels about the feminine. I don't think that's a secret. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun, okay? But here's the issue. Here comes the issues. Self-absorbed. We've got the golden mirror, okay? Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. This is the energy that he's still in, which is either why he's being kept back, he's being blocked from you, or maybe you have blocked him, or he's being distant. But something is going to happen. And like I said, I feel like it's do or die time for a lot of masculines. It's like either they're going to figure it out, or it's just that's it. They've had enough time, they've had enough chances, and this is like the opportunity. And if especially after the 1221 portal and all of the energy kind of working in everyone's favor for a favorable outcome, if you put your mind to it, if that's what you really want. So with someone having the opportunity to have a favorable outcome, if they're still choosing BS, if they're still choosing to do things in a way that they know is a block to them, then they're choosing failure and they're going to fail and it's going to be final. Right? We have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So that's what some of the masculines got coming to them. Okay, they got another thing coming to them that they think they're going to continue their ways, whatever the ways were, continuing to live with unhealed wounds, continuing to try to have other relationships and the divine feminine. All of that is coming to an end. I have given him, and I've known him since we were young, but we're both nearly 20 still. you're young, Leah. You're still really young, really, really young. So he's got a lot of growing and healing to do. So it's all about you right now, focusing on yourself and focusing on giving yourself unconditional love, and giving him the space to do the growing up that he needs to do, and not doing it for him. Because that's what a lot of feminines do, especially when we're younger and we don't know any better. It's like we think that the more we do is the more it'll help. Oh well, I can love both of us. I've got enough love for the both of us, and it doesn't. All it does is create someone who is selfish, someone who's spoiled, and someone who just doesn't love you the way that you deserve to be loved. All right. So that is it. That's the message. That's the energy that the divine masculine is in. I thank everybody. Thank you, Leah. Thank you for commenting and talking to me during the reading. I'm going to be doing this more often. So I think I'm going to put up a poll, like what's the best time for my viewers for me to go live. Okay. But again, if you have any questions, you can always comment and let me know. I have been getting requests for certain types of readings. So I think I'm doing a full how do they feel about you reading. There was another reading I was going to do, but those will be going up this weekend. And then all the February videos are already up. Okay. You want a twin flame connection? I haven't really done the whole specific twin flame thing. I do more of the divine masculine feminine because honestly, and I know a lot of people don't say it, everybody's not going to meet their twin flame in this lifetime. You will meet a divine partner. You will meet a soulmate. You will meet someone that you can have that divine connection with, but not necessarily everybody. And see, every time I say that, like I lose people. But it's the truth. If you look up twin flames and you really go deep into it, you can see that everybody is not connecting with their twin flame in this lifetime. So I do divine feminine, divine masculine. So I can do a video, divine feminine, divine masculine connection. All right. So that's something I can write down because those are requests that I have been getting. But thank you. I will write that down. And that is the end of this reading. I will see you guys at the next reading. Thank you.